Check out Mike Drop BBQ. First of all, just hopped on to the hot crew. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for your support. If you are in the rideshare game, you want to know the best information out there, period, hands down. Hop in, check out Mike Drop BBQ. It's a cookout. Grab your plate, sit down, take it in. Raise your hand. Ain't nobody stupid here. We trying to make sure we maximize all day, every day, even twice on Sunday. You also get the best information on cleaning your vehicle, the best kits, auto care, everything. He goes over everything. He is for the people. That is who he is. Jeff, aka Mike Drop BBQ. Go ahead and check him out. Yes, sir.
What's up, guys? I'm Sean Barubi. This is my boy Vargas, and we love watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Yo, you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, the customer service king, the Lone Ranger of food delivery. He leaves no customer behind. Love from London.
What up, Robert Reese? Robert Reese with Hot Facts. That's my man right there. Hey, he always be hitting us up with the news and the latest. And he keeps everybody informed about the gig industry, like all of the different gig tubers, everything that's going on with everybody. He's really up to speed on a lot of things. So if you don't want to channel hop a whole lot, just look at his channel for about, 10, 15 minutes, kind of look at a few of his videos. And all of a sudden, yep, you'll realize what everything was going on in the gig industry. He be on top of it, man.
Robert Reese here, people. We got a great one right here. Now, we all know what I talk about how you are supposed to be handling your business as a delivery driver and the engagement with the merchants and the customers. I always tell people that it's a business relationship and you have to understand how that works, because when you are an independent company, you have to have that side of the business on lock. But this article is about people, the gig economy is being challenged. So since I am a gig worker who believes in engaging and doing everything you can, I'm going to see what this article says. We're going to break it down and then leave our comments and everything after. Now, this article is titled Challenging the Gig Economy. Now, this is by David Bradley with Ender Science. Okay, says here, employee engagement among independent gig workers is an important issue facing organizations working with remote teams and individuals. A study published in the Internal Journal of Management Concepts and Philosophy, which looked at the connections between gig workers and their client teams, suggests there is a need to improve engagement, to improve working conditions, well-being, and mental health for remote workers. People engagement and everything, and interacting with the merchants when you were there, understanding how that works. You need to be doing that, like he's talking about the mental health. There's things we'll talk about with that in just a little bit though. Now, the gig economy is a labor market where individuals work short-term contracts or as long-term freelancers. Freelancers have been part of the economy for many years, but in the digital era, applications and platforms have opened up many jobs that were previously restricted to the conventional workplace. Gig workers enjoy flexibility, but also face challenges like job security and benefits. Now, we all know that while being a delivery driver, here in California, we fall for Proposition 22, so you do have those benefits that people would have at a W-2. They have those available now. You can do your 401k, your medical, your dental, your vision. You can do so many things there. So you have that there. But there's other states that don't. We have other states that have adopted, hourly structure for a guarantee so that they can make money, but there's still nothing there that they can have as far as the benefits. So more and more states should be trying to implement this so drivers can actually get the benefits that a W-2 worker has. We need that right there. And when you go ahead and break it down, the pay that we pay for the insurance, it's actually comparable to at a W-2 or even cheaper, depending on your coverage and the size of your family and everything else there. Rebecca Wasson of Algoma University in South State, Marine, Ontario, Canada, has used a structured questionnaire based on William Kahn's 3 facts of employee engagement. Okay, meaningfulness, safety, and availability. Okay, and found significant differences in gig worker engagement levels. It seems that gig workers commonly feel satisfied with their work, but often feel isolated from their peers and management. Now, he's talking about other delivery drivers or people that are out there on the road. And when you go into a place to pick up, some drivers just stick to themselves, stand off. They don't ask questions. They don't do anything. So you don't get any engagement with them. Like at a W-2, you're going to be forced to engage with your co-workers, and you have that. When you're doing this, it's kind of hard. And then management, since there's no management and you are your management, you're not just going to talk to yourself all day, unless you do what many other people do when they do the delivery, and they're doing it with they're doing it as a couple or as a team. That keeps them talking throughout the whole time. But then you also got to understand that the upper management would be DoorDash, who normally it's going to be an AI, it's going to be texting through a phone. And when you get to speak to someone with customer service, it is very hard and difficult because there is no connection or anything else there. Okay, so that's that there. Now, the research found that many respondents felt a lack of clarity from their managers regarding the significance and purpose of their work was a major problem. In addition, Watson found that some respondents felt that they had insufficient guidance on organizational structure and norms. Now, I'll let you know what that is. That's when you get someone brand new and they go ahead and just sign up for the app. They don't know what they're supposed to do when they go into the restaurants. They don't know if restaurants have a different code on how you're supposed to run it when they get in there. They don't know anything. All they just know is just turn on the app. And with no organization and structure and the norms of what to do, it's kind of hard. I know back when I came in with DoorDash, there was a full out orientation, and you were able to go to the orientation whenever you want if you felt like you wanted to get some help on something. They don't have those, and they don't have them because the people say that they are their own boss, they are their own business. The companies think that you, since you are your own business, should be organizing yourself, making sure that you have a code of ethics and a guideline on how you handle each and every business, which is why that's what you should be doing anyway. Okay, you should be doing that as you do this job. Okay, it says this the work suggests leads to difficulty in integrating within client teams, as well as a problem with forming social bonds. This leads to feelings of exclusion and detachment. Yeah, you know how many people say that, man, DoorDash don't care about us. These apps don't care about us, man. They're just slaving us. They don't care. That's what that's talking about. These people feel like they're excluded and detached. And many of them do it to themselves because they're just crying, saying, I'm not getting the orders that I want to get. So they pretty much put themselves in that situation. You got to be able to fix that. Okay. Now it says effective communication, clear task, assignment, and supportive organizational structure are all important in improving gig worker engagement. Addressing such issues could improve the working lives of gig workers as well the outcomes for the organizations for which they work. People, that is what that says there. But just look at this again. Effective communication, clear task, assignment, and supportive organizational structures. That's what you should be doing all the time. You just don't walk into a place and stand there. You walk in, you check in. Even if they say, we'll be right with you. I don't give a damn. I go up there and say, hey, I'm here. I'm checking in for this order here. I'm just going to step to the side just to let them know that's what I'm going to do. I'll then ask them things like, are there any drinks that you guys need filled if it's really busy? If not, you guys should be doing that yourself. But you need to have certain things that you do when you walk into a place. You need to figure out who runs the establishments that you're picking up from. Who's the building manager? Who is the head manager? Who's the lead? You need to know all of that stuff. When you know all of those things, you know who to communicate to instead of just trying to get the attention from just regular workers who are not assigned to do any of that, so they don't care anymore. So you have to go ahead and communicate with those people, have that communication stay open, and they know what you're about, you know what they're about, and it works out perfectly. When you get that done, people, that's when they start giving you free drinks and all that other stuff when you're picking up orders, okay? You got to have a clear task and assignment. You automatically got to know, on each app and platform that you are working on, you have to understand how they work and how you can put it together. You need to have a clear task that you can absolutely do. Okay, it has to be doable, and you have to be able to go by it. So that means that you have to do what you are saying that you have to do. If not, you're not gonna make it. And most of the people that don't want to do this, they are stuck to to themselves. They go on Reddit groups and Facebook and YouTube, and they go on channels and they complain and they complain and they complain, and they don't have a resolution on how that can get better. Well, the resolution, we always say that if you point one finger one way, look at how many point back at yourselves. You're gonna have three. Your thumb might point to the ground or point forward also. So you're gonna have at least three pointing back at you, which means that you got to go ahead and do some self-reflection on how you are handling your business. If you cannot handle your business, it's gonna be very tough for you to be successful in any type of gig-oriented application that you desire to make money in. Okay, so this is pretty much saying, you guys, you got to be engaged, and you got to have a system, and you got to have structure. Do all these things, and don't have them put articles up like this that's going to challenge us. Already beat this and already go out there and teach people. That's what I already do. Let's make this a better gig place for all of us. You've been watching or listening to Hot Facts with Robert Reese. If you would like to know more about what really goes on in the gig economy, do exactly what the next clip says.